Season's greetings and welcome to this festive special of Cooking the Books, recipes from the fiction kitchen. Today we're going to give you a festive treat. We're going to give you something that could easily grace the tables of Karen Pirie or Tony and Carol at Christmas time. Now, when we discussed this, there was something of a domestic dispute over which element of the Christmas dinner should be given the Cooking the Books treatment. Joe doesn't like turkey.
Well, it's so boring. It's always dry. It doesn't taste of anything.
I don't like sprouts because I don't like sprouts.
How can you not like sprouts?
Because they taste of farts.
Not if you roast them.
Anyway.
Even your son likes sprouts now that I've roasted them.
Anyway. So what we decided
Goose.
No, we're not having goose. What we decided was...
Pheasant.
We're not having pheasant. What we decided...
Deer.
Every December, we sample an assortment of pigs in blankets. We try them from various butchers and supermarkets.
They are the best bit of Christmas.
They are the best bit of Christmas. So we decided that for this festive special, what we would do was pigs in blankets.
Well, that's easy. You just get them out the packet.
From scratch.
From scratch?
From scratch. What could possibly go wrong? So obviously the pigs in blankets start off with the making of the sausages. People say the two things you should never see being made are laws and sausages. Now, I focus mostly on breaking the law, but I thought we could actually show the making of the sausages. And as usual, I'll run quickly through the ingredients before I actually start.
Well, you've never made a sausage before. I mean, look at that machine. It's spotless. It's clearly never been used.
It's the first time for everything. I mean, you know, we've got to start somewhere.
This is going to be like an episode of the Generation Game.
Well, no, it's going to work. So we're starting off with turkey mince, because turkey is traditional for Christmas, obviously.
If you must.
And we're also going to have cranberries, which have been marinating. I started with dried cranberries. They have been marinating overnight in kombucha, which is my wee nod to the hipster cuisine
Stop turning it round. You're turning it away from me.
This is my wee nod to the hipster cuisine of Hamish, Karen Pirie's beau.
He would definitely be drinking kombucha. Now, what is kombucha for those who've not come across it before?
As far as I can tell, kombucha is a cup of tea that's been fermented with some fruit and tastes very much like vinegar. So we've also got some bacon which will go wrapped around the outside of pigs in blankets. We have got a shallot, which I'm going to chop finely and add. And we have got some sage, which I have just plucked from the back garden. And those are the ingredients, apart from another crucial spicy festive ingredient, nduja.
Other brands are available.
Indeed, but nduja is, I think, the key ingredient to render this a bit special. So, I say I've started off with the turkey here. Now I'm going to chop the sage finely.
And you've done your turkey prep off camera, so I don't need to have a meltdown about chickeny hands and turkey hands.
You watched me wash my hands. God almighty. What I have to put up with. So sage is one of the easiest herbs to grow. You can grow it practically anywhere. Anywhere you can balance a wee pot or indeed a big pot, you can grow fresh sage and have it all the year round. We've now actually got a sage forest out in the back garden. I may have gone over the score with the sage plants. There we go, so add the sage to the turkey. Now,
how much turkey do you have there, by the way?
I've got, I think 200 grams.
Just in case anyone should want to recreate this, I'm dubious.
Yeah, well, you can put as much or as little turkey as you want, really.
None.
That's all it's all about. Stop being difficult. I'm now going to squeeze the cranberries with my hand and add them. Because I thought dried cranberries would be a bit too chewy and they might be sort of crunchy and not a very nice texture when you're trying to eat a sausage.
I don't think I've ever had cranberries in sausage before.
Well, it's the first time for everything.
So you're putting this in because it's Christmassy, but not other Christmassy things. There's no like mincemeat or glitter.
No glitter. There will be no glitter in the sausages. Do you want to drink this? You can have it later.
I'll have it later, thanks.
And the other thing we're to add now is
Are you browning the shallot first?
No, I'm not browning the shallot first.
Okay.
I'm just cutting the shallot up. And of course, as usual, my exquisite knife skills will be on display here. To mix this up and see whether we need the other half of the shallot.
Now, turkey's a very lean meat, and I never think of sausages as being very lean. Well, not good sausages anyway.
No, we're going to add the fat with the andouille, which is a spicy sausage mix and does have quite a lot of fat in it. I think it will cook nicely once it's all in the sausage together. That's going to be the fun bit, obviously. Stroking meat into sausages is not a technique that comes naturally to us lesbians. So now I'm going to add...
Can't believe you said that. This is a family show.
Is it?
Actually, no, I tick the box on YouTube that says it's not for children.
I don't know, some of my colleagues I know watch it with their family. Hello, Luca! Hello, girls!
This will be an exciting, exotic option for Luca.
Aye. First time in Luca, lovely Luca Veste. First time you'd ever been for a Thai meal.
You've told them already. You've run out of stories.
I've run out of stories.
It's just as well we've got a vaccine for this virus, because you know we are getting to. I mean, we've run out of stories, and you're now
Repeating myself.
turning yourself into something out of the generation game for public entertainment.
As you will have noticed, about adding the andouille into the mix, and I'm mixing that through. It's paprika based sausage, and it does have quite a lot of spiciness to it, but I want to mix it in well, and I want to mix it in thoroughly, and I want to mix a fair amount of it because in this house we like things spicy.
Aye, there's only been the one thing that we couldn't eat. Remember that time you made borscht?
I mistook the hot paprika for the sweet paprika.
And you put in 1 kilo of it, I think.
I didn't.
Oh my goodness, we tried adding everything. We tried milk, we tried yoghurt, we tried cream.
We tried flushing it down the toilet.
Our pipes have never worked so well.
Well, that's quite spicy.
Yeah, those are going to be really hot.
The heat kind of can't stop. We like things hot. I told you we like things spicy in this house.
Aye, but
This is not the borscht. This is not like the borscht.
yeah, so you say.
That's not like the
Borscht isn't even supposed to be spicy.
It is. It's supposed to have a little bit of paprika. I'm going to add some black pepper. Just to give it a nice pepperiness.
Just in case it's not spicy enough.
Now I am going to touch this mixture and make sure it's all thoroughly mixed in. Okay? I'm now going to touch the mix.
Are you going to put it on the board?
Make sure it's all lovely and yummy. Well, that feels good. It feels lovely.
Shouldn't we be putting things in like chestnuts and pine needles and
Pine needles?
or frankincense or myrrh or something?
No. If you're wanting frankincense and myrrh and pine needles, you should have told me when I was at the supermarket. Not tell me now. Okay, there will now be a short break while I wash my hands. Okay, my hands are clean. I have sung happy birthday twice under the tap. So now we're going to move on to the interesting bits, which is filling the sausage skins. Now we've never done this before. I think it's probably going to be necessary to ask Joe to read the instructions so I can carry out the instructions step by step. So, this is a bag of sausage skins.
The ingredients are dry beef collagen.
Don't talk about it.
Divide the casings into it, and then it says tie a knot in the end that unravels from the inside of the casings. Yes, you need to, obviously that's too long. You'll need a knife.
Okay, divide it into 3.
Yeah, well, that's not quite, I would just work with that one just now. And tie a knot in the end that unravels from the inside of the casing.
So that's this end.
That looks like the outside to me.
Well, that's... Try not on this end then.
Yes.
Okay.
Place the casing on the end of the filled piping bag or filling machine.
Right. So that's here.
I can't believe we've had this machine for about 2 years and this is your first to go at it. I think I'm about to see why.
Okay, so in goes...
Oh, it's coming, that's it, that's the way you want to go.
Which way? This way? You need 3 hands.
It's coming, that's it coming, that's it coming. Do you want me to... Here, I could push down.
Okay. Oh!
Oh, there's movement. Oh my goodness, this is quite...
Jings!
This is just as I had feared.
What?
Well, it's I think you've got an air bubble. You've got an air bubble. You need to gently encourage.
I'm not very familiar with gently encouraging.
Oh God, these look revolting. You're going to make me eat these, aren't you?
Yes.
You think you need to put more meat in?
It does actually unfold from the bottom if you squeeze it out like that, yeah. Okay, so now I need to do some more gently squeezing. This is very strange.
I think I was using the wrong music. Let me try again. Noise is a bit disturbing. It's alive.
The nose is itching. Oh, that's fab. Look at this.
This is actually quite satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a bit strange. As I say, it's not something I've been very familiar with in the last 40 odd years. Squeezing the sausage.
Val.
Is it well?
Val. More meat. Oh, you're coming out, you're coming out, you're coming out.
See, this end has fallen off the nozzle, which is quite a long sausage and probably the point of where we should stop the first one. We'll make some more later. So I'm just going to squeeze that bit out of there, and I think I'm supposed to tie a knot in this end as well. And we're supposed to twist the sausages too. So I'll tie
You pinch and twist.
Pinch and twist.
And you'll need to tie a knot.
And to tie a knot further down here.
Because you've not filled your skins.
Because I've not filled all the skins. So I'll tie a knot there. And I'll tie a knot. So how big do you think we should make these? About the length of my wee finger, little finger length? Or bigger, longer? A big plump.
Yeah, not too long. I think that's about 5 or 6.
Okay. Okay, so we'll pinch and twist.
Oh, you've been wanting to do this for ages, haven't you? Look at that. Maybe 4.
Pinch and twist. Look at that.
Oh, we can make our own haggis for Burns night.
No. And then, you know what goes into a haggis?
Mm.
You know what, the kitchen full of unspeakable bits of sheep.
Yeah, because there's nothing unspeakable about that.
So we set these to one side. We're supposed to chill them overnight before we cook them.
Don't you just put your chickeny hands all over the foil. I'm going to have to clean the foil container now.
Well, that's fine, you can wipe the foil container down. Okay, so that's the first lot of sausages. Okay, so round 2.
Now you know what you're doing. This is going to be seamless.
God, this is going to be amazing.
It's going to be something.
And I would like to apologise to those of our vegetarian and vegan viewers I know this is probably quite upsetting for you, but I'm sure you can find your own versions.
On the other hand, it's probably going to drive many more people to the vegetarian and vegan cause.
What is that? Here it comes! Oh, it's gone past the sphincter,
What?
as it were.
Oh, Val, you're disgusting.
It's not, it's not.
That's not what it's called.
Well, what is it called? The bit in the middle.
It's a skin. It's just you've just got baggy, wrinkly skin. I mean, you've seen that before.
That's true. I live with you. Oh, this is going like a wee train. It's unfortunately the train's gone past the signals, but
Well, it's going to be all right. It's going to fill out, and once you'll just have to push that little extra bit back.
yeah, or do something with it. This is going really quite well.
I'm quite disappointed. I was really
You
hoping
were hoping for a disaster, weren't you?
I was hoping for something a bit more like the Generation game. Okay, now how do we get the rest of it out? Because well, there's a whole lot in there.
And it'll be in the process of it will work its way through the process.
I don't think it will because it's just going round and round. I think it's too.
No, it's still going through. I think.
No, it's not. The sausage is not moving.
The sausage is moving. Sausage is moving. Look. The sausage is moving. Way.
Oh, Val, that noise. It's like that thing in Alien. As it's sort of
It's a bit,
sliming along the corridor and it's about to pounce on somebody. Oh.
Right, okay.
Okay, I can't push this any further
It's
down.
alright, you don't have to, I don't think.
It's just going round. It's not coming out, it's just going round.
Okay, we'll lift it. Here we go. Go, now reverse the direction, you see? Take the pusher out of the road.
What?
Take the pusher out of the road, thank you.
Okay. Whatever you do, don't mangle up your fingers. I don't want to be eating your fingers in a sausage.
This is not going to be a finger sausage.
It does look the business.
Mm.
People will think that we've just bought them off of a shop.
My dad's first job when he left school was working as a butcher's apprentice. But unfortunately, he caught his finger in the mincing machine, which took the top off one of his fingers, and so he departed from that potential career and became a painter and decorator instead, before the war intervened.
Professor Sue Black started in a butcher's as well, didn't she?
She had a Saturday job at a butcher's.
It was something to do with putting her hands in the livers or something.
She liked it in the winter time when the meat when she could plunge her hands into a bucket of livers because the livers were nice and warm. I always thought there was something a bit strange about Sue Black. In a good way, obviously, in a good way. Professor Dame Sue Black, the queen of the forensic anthropologists, and my very dear friend and colleague over many years. But a bit weird.
Well, I mean, looking at yourself at the moment, you're not quite normal yourself.
Possibly not. I think, but it's probably not going to get.
Can't imagine
out of here.
PD James or Ruth Rendell doing this.
No, but I do happen to know that Minette Walters once made her own sausages. She went on a course to learn how to make her own sausages.
Hmm.
So,
You should have got some tips from her.
Well, no Minette, it would have been Benson and Hedges filter tips. Right now. My hands are a bit slippery and greasy now, so tying the knots is not quite so straightforward. But I'll manage somehow. Here we go. Nae bother. Nae bother at all. Here we go. Sausages, knots. Now we have to draw our...
You need to sort out that other end first.
I know.
Oh, you've got a lot of air in there though. It's going to literally be a banger. Oh, see what I did there?
Yes, I saw what you did there. I wish I hadn't, but... Yeah, I've got the air out now. And slide the sausage back up. This is fairly disgusting. I've not quite got all the air out, no. Do you think that's the air out?
I hope so. I don't want to see you do that again. Oh no, you pushed even more air back. Just let it explode. At least it'll be in the Aga.
Just one more try.
It can't get out because you've got tied a knot in that end.
I know it's in the bag here, not in the actual sausage. We'll do it. So that's not bad. Tie another wee knot. There's one or two bits of air in this.
Aye, just a wee bit.
Sorry, I'm just leaving a wee bit of leeway here. Okay.
You just got to leave it. There's nothing you can do about that.
Well,
It's
come apart at this other end here.
See
when I said what could possibly go wrong?
You're saying, oh, this is working so well.
And you were saying the second time will be dead easy, now you've got the hang of it.
Yeah, it's obviously just beginner's luck before.
Talk amongst yourselves quietly. Laugh a bit about your own Christmas dinners.
So what was the worst Christmas dinner you've ever had then?
Well, the most unfortunate Christmas dinner from my son's point of view was one year when we were all sitting around I should say at this point that my son loves pigs in blankets. It's his absolute favourite Christmas food. And we have on occasion sat down to meals between Christmas and New Year entirely composed of pigs in blankets. And this particular year he'd been going on for weeks about how much he was looking forward to Christmas dinner and the pigs in blankets. And we all sat down to Christmas dinner, and it was then revealed, in a state of complete embarrassment, that the person in charge of the cooking, which was not me.
Or me.
No. Had forgotten to put the pigs in blankets in the oven.
Did his wee lip go?
His wee lip went, and he just sat there and refused to eat anything until the pigs in blankets were cooked, which was a wee while later. But these things happen.
We always used to have quite a lot of folks round when I was wee. Mum would cook for the family, so we'd have loads of folks, and then we would always have to take a break to see the Queen, because we're from that kind of family. And, well...
But in those days you had to watch it at the time, because you couldn't video it. Or
I know, and then there would always be a film, and it was before we had videos and stuff, so it was the first time you'd seen something after it had been at the cinema. It was so exciting. And
it was almost always The Great Escape.
No, I remember when Star Wars was on. That was great. And then there'd always be, for some reason, there'd always be a circus, and my great aunt Dorothy always fell asleep during the circus.
Well, I can't say I blame her. I'd probably do the same myself. So there we go. Here's the second sausage with possibly pockets of air in it.
Yeah, it's still held. It's holding. It's holding. Just.
Oh, you've got the sellotape on.
We're not sellotaping it. Okay. I could get the stapler.
That wouldn't go so well. I mean, I know you're supposed to put, like, you know, a sixpence or something in the Christmas pudding, but I don't think stapling the pigs in blankets together is a good idea. Just stick it back in.
Oh, really? Would you? Well, for God's sake. Oh, could we not just have got them from the supermarket?
Where would the fun have been in that? So now we've got the pigs, the wee sausages, or the big sausages really, and we have to provide them with blankets.
Yeah.
And I have here the extra thin bacon that's going to be wrapped around the sausages to put blankets on them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this while they're still tied up, but I'll just demonstrate it on one or two because I'll wait to do the rest until we've got them separated and chilled down in the oven overnight.
You're going to chill them down in the oven?
Chill them down in the fridge overnight, and we will...
Well, you can just do them like that.
It's not neat, really, but what we'll do is we'll chill these in the fridge.
Well, you think people are expecting neatness from you?
And we'll come back when they're cooled overnight, and we can wrap them in bacon, and then you can see the finished item. So this is a short intermission, but there'll not be an intermission in the film because Joe can do the clever editing bit, so there's not an intermission. Thank you for your attention. So here we are, the following evening, with our tightly wrapped sausages. We didn't think you needed to see us do that. We thought you'd seen us fumbling enough with sausages. Cut my finger when I was doing the washing up as well. So now they're going to go into the oven, and next time you see them, They will, I hope, be golden brown and magnificent.
They do actually look like proper sausages.
They do, it's amazing, isn't it? We could do this again, you know.
Let's not get carried away.
And so the moment of truth. Time to open the agate and see what's inside. See what Santa has left us.
It's got nothing to do with Santa, it's our sausages.
You have to spoil the magic, don't you? You just need to spoil the magic. Oh, look at that. Look at those pigs in blankets.
Oh my goodness, they do look
That's
like pigs in
splendid.
blankets.
Oh, I can't wait to get my gnashers around them. Thank goodness we don't have to wait till Christmas to have these.
Well, we need to make
There you
sure they're
go.
all right, don't we?
Pigs in blankets from scratch.
Oh no, the viewers are going to want to see you eat one.
Okay, here's a knife and fork. Here we go. This looks like a nice one here at the end. Oh, that looks nice. Looks good. Cooked through. Definitely cooked through.
Is it a bit dry?
No, actually.
Oh, it's going to be hot straight out of the oven.
It's hot. It's really quite hot.
Have you just burnt the lining off your mouth?
Tastes really good. Definitely the business. Oh. Can't wait for Christmas to do all that again. Oh, that's great, folks. Merry Christmas. And I hope your pigs in blankets turned out as well as ours did. Happy Christmas.
Where's my glass of wine?
Scalpels ring, are you listening? In the lane, the snow's glistening.
With blood.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, merging in a winter wonderland. Merging in a winter wonderland.